Hello everyone, welcome to another Zephyr tutorial. In this tutorial I'm going to show you how to set up a wind animator component. In this we have a simple scene set up with a Zephyr wind manager and then an armature. I'm going to go ahead and remove that component. We already have an animator on it, so all we need to do is add the wind animator component. Right, and this is what's going to pass that value back to the animator so that the animator can react to the wind. To begin, we need to set a minimum and maximum wind speed. These are going to be used to set the minimum and maximum wind values that will transition our animated property from 0 to 1. Lastly, we need to set that property name for the animated value, and we're just going to go with something like Zephyr wind amount. Then in the actual animator component, you can see here that I have two layers. I have a base layer and then an arms layer set up with a mask. This mask just isolates the animation to the arms, nothing too crazy. I've also set up a parameter. It's called Zephyr wind amount. This is really important. This has to match the value set up in the wind component here. So these two have to match. And then in the arms layer, I have the idle animation with a transition to this block wind example animation. In the conditions for the transition, we have the Zephyr wind amount greater than 0.5. That means that it will only transition to this animation when the Zephyr wind amount is greater than 50%. We also have the reverse going back to the idle animation. Now that all that is set up, we should be ready to go. What you should see is that because the wind is slow right now, there will be no change to animation. You'll just see an idle animation. But as we increase the wind speed, it'll start to play that block wind animation. So here we go. We're increasing it all the way up. We'll give it a minute to catch up. You can see the wind is moving. And there we go. The character starts to block the wind. We can drop it back down to 0. And as the wind slows down over time, you'll see that the animation stops.